This is the God Mosh Pit area. Left click and you can still fight with your team. This mosh pit covers basically every plant around here. Under the roof. Walk left click, jump left click, jump and left click this area. And then left click, just throw line, move a steel beam for the left click, single gap, and you go with left click. Hey guys, Fluffy here, and we're back at it again, starting 2023 with a new video about GEKKO, Valorant's newest agent. Gonna show some lineups and setups for all the maps, and hope you guys enjoy the video. Okay, the first thing you need to know about GEKKO is all the abilities turn into a little ball, and you can tap this ball to reclaim it just like you would an ult orb. It makes a sound on the tap and a sound when it's completed, so you can use this to actually fake people to peek into you, maybe hold the angle, and get another advantage out of this agent. All the balls that you pick up have a 10-second cooldown before you can use the ability again, except for the ultimate, which you can only reuse once. The advantage though is you're able to pick up and reuse your abilities multiple times in a round, and if you can always do it, you always have time to at least use it maybe 6 or 7 times throughout the round. The first ability that you always have and will start with is Dizzy. Dizzy is essentially your flash and info tool that other innies have. It is used in a different way though. It has a short throwing range, but after around 8 meters it starts to arm, and once it arms it fires and everything in line of sight. So Dizzy, once armed, fires out plasma. When you're hit by the plasma, you can't see and your screen is obscured, but you're not actually flash and you're not nearsighted. It will however hit multiple targets, anyone that Dizzy can see. Dizzy can also be destroyed. GEKKO's next ability is called Wingman. You send out your little buddy and it does 2 things. It's similar to a Roomba or Ray's Boombot where it clears out angles. It also lasts 5 seconds, and instead of exploding and doing damage, this one jumps up in the air and does a cone concuss, similar to a Yoru but a concuss. The range is a bit deceiving though, because even though the activation range is a bit short, the blast radius of the actual cone is very, very wide. It can hit enemies even behind the original target. The second use for Wingman is you can right click to plant the spike. You can see where the spike is going to be planted, and you can also defuse the spike with him. The downside is Wingman is very fragile, is affected by multiple abilities as well as being low HP. So with no protection, he can actually fall and you might leave the spike in enemy hands. Mosh Pit is the molly for this agent. Basically, it has a really, really big area but doesn't do any damage, no slow, no effects. But if you stay too long, you take 150 damage towards the center and most of the range, to be honest, but at the edge, you'll take 110. The nice thing about this molly is you can throw this into a corner and hold the angle. That way, you're forcing the enemy to peek into you. If not, you're just gonna die anyway. So another great use for Mosh Pit is it destroys enemy utility, including the Killjoy lockdown, the ultimate. So throwing this huge AoE into these tight corners where KJ normally places her util can really destroy her and other traps. GEKKO's 7-point ability is called Thrash, which is similar to a Sky Dog, but at the end of it, instead of a concuss, it's a detain. It's less, it's 5 seconds than what you'd have if you got detained by Killjoy, but still one of the best CCs in the entire game.
So the alarm bot, the nano swarm, the turret, and the lockdown, and it all breaks. Wow, this is so strong actually. So King.
I think it does get. Yeah.
It does. Oh, it gets stripped.
Oh.
Oh. Oh, okay. Oh, I can't actually target behind it.
I think that might break.
Oh, could you wall him up?
Oh, yeah.
No.
Oh, yeah.
Look at him go. Oh, whoa.
Oh. Is that too far?
Oh.
It should be 4.
Okay, that makes more sense. So how much is this one? It's still 1 though. Right? Stand in this corner. Put the right dot of your first ability on that brick. Walk forward a bit and left click. You can also molly the same location by walking into this wall. Look to the left of this cloud below the tree. And left click. If the spike is planted for a tall box, you can stand into this corner. You aim to the left of this post in line with this dark spot. So it's around here. So you can stand here at the wall, look at this brick, jump left click, and this will clear out for your teammates to push into A. Aim At this tip, go up until you see this ridge in the cloud and just left click in the cross. On this ridge, move up until you meet the cloud and left click. Aim above the fading cloud and left click. Against an attacking KJ, stand in this corner, aim above this rock to the left and left click. Just walk, jump and throw. So if your team plays fairly standard planting default, stand this corner, aim at the tall spike and left click. Okay, and if you're playing closer, just aim here on the shadow, walk and throw. Aim at this electric thing and just left click. So you can just throw this when you're down here at this bar to break the Killjoy ultimate. So you can walk into this pillar and you aim at this dark end and just left click if they're planting in the corner. So from the same spot, if you want to molly default, just left click. Aim above this pole. And if you want to molly close gen, just aim higher. If you're planting for dices, just stand here top of the stairs. And you want to aim at the second notch on the cloud. Aim at the top left of this cloud, jump and left click. This should molly wine. It'll stop them from retreating. So if they plant 2F, just stay outside here and aim to the left side of this steel beam and left click. Aim at this beam, walk forward and left click. This is how you get default and most of sides for the health. Stand in this corner in attacker defense and put the ability icon around there for ability 1, left click. You can stand against this, aim above this and left click. This will help your team clear out drop. Stand to the right of this green moss when B main is smoked off, this little gap, and left click. If you aim around this circle, you just jiggle and left click. So you can stand this corner and aim at this leaf and left click. Stand against this door, aim at the roof. Wash pit for ammo. Same position, put ability 1 here. For default. Sandbags below the first knot if you don't want to be exposed from long. Stand in this corner to left and above this, make a cross. Stand in this corner, aim at the moss, jump left click. This is how you molly for long. You can also stand here for the barrier drops, aim at the left of this leaf, jump left click. You can stay here by this second window and aim to the left of this rock. So if you're in this corner, just aim at the highest point of the trees and left click. Delay plant, aim at this, walk. Just stand in this corner and then below this corner of the roof with your ability 3. So stand against this line, move back till you can see the light, aim above the light, jump and left click. Stand here, aim at this corner. If they ulti pipes, aim higher. Aim at the left of this arrow, jump and left click. So this is the God mosh pit area. Aim at left of the light, left click, and you can still fight with your team. This mosh pit covers basically every plant spot. So for B, stand here by the barrels. Aim to the corner of this gray part of the containers. The best delay you can do if you're playing in B is to stand against this wall. Put your crosshair at the bottom of this container, jump and left click and mosh. Lands perfectly in the center. Stand into this corner, aim at this light, and left click. So it's very simple. You stand in this corner and you put your ability on the green dot. There you go. With your ability 2 under this, jump and left click. So when you're in mound, just aim higher than this ledge to clear back side. So you don't explode yourself, you hide behind mound, you aim at this ledge, left click. Second line from here, stand here, throw on the light bulb. You need help on aim in. You just stand in this corner above this light, you align it when it reaches the height of this roof and you left click. So above the kingdom logo in this corner, all you do is walk forward, jump and left click so that you can delay for even more. So stand in this corner, with this light bulb, pull down till you go past this green light bulb, jump and left click. Stand to this corner and then on the 4th roof tile, 1, 2, 3, 4th roof tile, jump left click. So if you're looking mid, you can stand here outside of doors, aim at this dark green patch, jump left click.
You can continue your push because now you have a molly delaying for you as you swing and your team is backing away. So stand in this corner, aim at this brick, go down till you see it hit the arch. You aim here, put your second ability there on the bar, jump and left click. So for the A plant, stay in this corner, aim below this leaf and left click. So if you're holding A ramps, just stay here on this line and aim in this area. This will help out your mid players a lot as it covers most of mid. So if they're planting default, stand here, make a triangle from this point and this second notch and left click. So when you're at the top of the stairs, aim here on this ledge of the building and left click. This will cover the entire plant site. So if you're ever fighting here on B, aim on top of this green line, move and left click. So we'll get most of the default plant spots. Stand on top of this, aim at the shadow, jump and left click. This will clear out the left side, forcing them to be very wide. So from the same spot, you can aim on the top of this steel pillar inside the frame, jump and left click. This will land here and clear this close left corner. A very easy lineup is you just walk on the top. It doesn't have to be super exact. And you want to just put where this notch is and go in between both of these lines, left click. You can also stand in front of this box, in the middle, and aim the top of this white pillar, jump and left click if you want to molly screens. Just stand against this wall and then go in between the top and the bottom of this blazing line and just left click if you want to molly for heaven. You can throw it against this wall, let it peek out for info. Swing if it reaches anything. If not, you can just back up to the corner and pick it up. You can jump flash this so it keeps going high before you peek the shadow here or to the left of it. So when you're against this door, you can also aim here at the bottom to clear the left, then the close right to go all the way deep. Stand here, aim 1, 2, 3, 4 on the fourth one. Clears close, clears graffiti. If they're in B, stand here, aim at the top right corner of this post. So it walks into B. So aim to the left of this door if you want it to go in the ceiling. Clears close and right. So if you're against this brown and red piece of wood, you aim here between the first and second notches and left click. And this wingman will clear the close left corner, as well as walk a bit to clear into if anyone's holding over here, it will detect them. And flash outside of B. Use the operator. Flash. Early flash. High flash. High flash. Clear 410. Info middle. Call this flash when your team wants to fight. Aim at this light. Jump left click. Someone will fight through. So you can get a timing flash off this. Fire it like that. He's up to 40 meters. So against these people. For info. That's off the flash. Flash for a teammate. Behind you. In front. Can jump and left click here. Spin wheel, flash this guy.
So thank you so much for watching the video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. You can follow me in all my socials linked somewhere here in the video. And also don't forget to check out my Twitch stream. I stream almost daily when I'm not casting VCT. I'll see you guys in the next one.